Guys, it's Jeff at Cross Jeep here in Louisville, Kentucky, and today I get asked this question all the time. My customers say, hey Jeff, I bought this new Rubicon Wrangler or Rubicon Gladiator. I want to put it on 40s, not just 35s or 37s. I want to go ahead and do 40s. How easy is this to do? Can your shop do it? Of course, Rick can do anything, but it's not really that hard. I feel like Jeep designed these vehicles for you to upgrade to 40s. They made just some simple tweaks on it to where it doesn't, you can use part of the factory fenders, you can use the factory bumper. Jeep knows that people are gonna upgrade their Jeeps, and they wanted to make it easy for you guys to do it. So let's check out this build that we have back here, and I'll show you guys. This is how you put 40s on a Ruby or Mojave Gladiator or Wrangler. So first of all, you have to decide what you're going to do with the spare. On Gladiators, we like to use the AEV Bed Tire Carrier. It's pretty simple here. It ties in the corners to this rail. This is how AEV does it on all their builds. This is pretty much the only way to do it on a Gladiator, is in the bed if you're going to carry a spare. Underneath, I have 37s, and the Gladiator will hold a 37 underneath the bed, but it's not going to hold a 40. So if you're going to carry a 40 around, you're going to have to put it in the bed. Like I said, $750 from AEV. We have them in stock. They're on their website. This particular build, this is one we built. I'm using this for an example. We did the 40-inch Toyo open countries on the KMC Grenade crawler beadlocks. Pretty good look if you like that. Some people like the polished look like that. These are true beadlocks. Don't have to do true beadlocks. But basically you take this factory fender flare, and it has to be a highline flare, so we're talking Mojave or Rubicon. And then you take the inner fender out. That's why I say that Jeep designed them to be able to put up to a 40, or they would have done a one-piece fender like they did on the JKs. But on the JLs and the JTs, they did this two-piece, and you take out the inner fender. And then a company like Evo makes this replacement inner fender. Then up front here, got the Evo inner fender and the American Adventure Labs LED turn signals. It does away, normally this fender comes down about this far on the front. When you take the inner off, you add this right here. It attaches right here. Another thing you have to do is you have to take the corners off, and I feel like that's why Jeep made their front bumpers with the removable corners. It has to be a steel bumper. Obviously you can't do this on the plastic bumper, but you have to have the steel bumper on the front. Then you just remove these Torx bolts right here. The front bumper, the edge of it comes off, and that takes care of that part. We did the AEV spacer lift. Rick back in the shop, he always likes to do a 1-inch Terraflex on top of that, just to make it set more level so it doesn't have a rake to it. And that's about it. That's about all it takes. Of course, with the spacer lift, you're going to get the Pro Cal, so you're able to get your speedometer back to where it is reading correctly. But that's about all it takes to get on 40s. We do this little Mojave custom decal on this one. So if you've got a Gladiator or JL you're wanting to put on 40s, AEV spacer lift. If you want to do the 1-inch Terraflex on top or not, that's up to you. Take the corners off, do the American Adventure Labs, Evo inner fenders, and then go with the AEV tire carrier, and you can copy this one. This one particularly, in case you're interested in this one, because when we build them, we'll put a big discount on them, and you can get them for a really good price, less than you could buy one and build one for. Let's take a look at the sticker on this one. This particular one started as a Mojave X Gladiator. It's a 2025. It's brand new. It has leather, all the features on it. Navigation, you can see. $63,690. We do have this one on sale right now if you're in our region with rebates and discounts and everything. We do have this one for $66,000 already built, if that's the direction you want to go, and you're riding down the road on 40s. So thank you guys for joining in. You can check our website for the latest prices on this, rebates, anything else we're building. But or maybe you have one you'd like us to put 40s on. Maybe you have one you purchased from us, you didn't purchase from us, you're getting ready to buy a new one from us. We sure can quote you a price to put it on 40s. So thanks for joining in.